What's going on, guys? Welcome to Watch This number 2, where I will be going over what we did today and what to look out for in the coming days. So to start things off, we have the COVID cases. So every day the market's been reporting COVID cases, but surprisingly the mortality rate has been really low, so the markets actually kind of like that, so they're not as freaked out by it. So that's why the markets haven't really been dropping recently. Next, we have Boeing finishing test flights by the FAA. So if you remember, we got these plays. Was it I think it was Monday, right? We got a Monday, and we actually were up. I think around 100% or so on Boeing. It was a lot, but they got clapped on Tuesday, and now they're down, and we're actually down. I'm actually down 50% now on Boeing. I still have hopes for Boeing though, but if anything, I'm looking to sell them out tomorrow because time decay. We don't want to deal with time decay on the July 10 contracts. But they had a little bit of a run up. You see here after hours. I think went about a buck or something. But yeah, we'll see what they do tomorrow. We do have other plays that are sort of making up for their slack, so I'm not too worried about that. So next we have Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. So on the news today, he said he was meeting with civil rights leaders to talk about the boycotts and how he wants to improve Facebook in the future. And also what he said was that he said that boycotts are actually only a small threat to Facebook's revenue, which I think is pretty savage by him. That's what made Facebook shoot up today. Let's check them out today. I think they went up by what, 10% today? Oh no, my bad. They went up $10 today, but they went up almost 5% today. They went to 239. They're actually just right about almost all-time highs. They're at all-time high was 245. I really think they could do tomorrow. If we get a pump tomorrow into close, because right before 4th of July, I think they could really do it. And we're actually in the Facebook calls. If you remember, we made those calls. Like, was it Monday? I think we made them 3 days ago. It took them a while actually, because I think we got on the calls right here. When was this? June 29th. So it was 3 days ago. What was it? Yeah, 2 days ago. 2 days. My bad. We got them 2 days ago. They ran up, but I was actually only up like 50% up until today. And then I'm actually up. How much are we up right now? I'm up almost 300% today. It's crazy. I'm looking to sell these tomorrow. I might swing one into Monday next week, but I'm looking to sell most of them tomorrow if they can actually get that all-time high. All right, next up, we got some house cleaning to do tomorrow. We have a lot of the old plays. I know we got a lot of old plays in there. We got the JPMs. We got RCL. We got Gaps. We got what is it? We got Aprons, and we got AMDs. So if things are looking good and Facebook does its thing and Boeing does its thing and all the other plays do the thing, I'll be looking to sell some of these plays, some of these losses out, and reposition ourselves coming into this long weekend. Alright, now let's go over some of the plays that we made today. So we made a Beyond play. We made a Beyond play today. So if you look at Beyond, let's take a look at Beyond. So they had this China news going today. What was it? They partnered with Alibaba, one of China's biggest companies. They partnered up so that they could get their product faster into Chinese, what is it? Chinese supermarkets. Yeah, Chinese supermarkets. So they went up today. They went up from what? Let's see. Let's check this out. It went from 134 all the way up to 151 today, and then it came all the way back down. So the premium shot up, and then they came all the way back down. We got in around the end of the day here. So typically, what happens with Beyond is they'll do this sick ass run up, and then like run up on based off of news, and then they'll drop. You know, it'll rip on news, and then it'll sell off midday, and then the next morning it'll shoot up again and start a new run. If you look at this, if you really look at the pattern, check out the pattern. It sold off from the highs from 156. I think it reached like almost 170, right? Yeah, 167. It's always sold off. It sold off all the way down to actually 125. It's kind of crazy. So if it rips up back to 150 tomorrow, it'll start like a new uptrend, and it could possibly take out 160. You know, if that happens, we would absolutely bank on those contracts. What did we get today? We got July 17, 200 calls, and we got them. I got them for 94 cents each. So they're up 2% right now, nothing much, but we're looking for that trend tomorrow to see if it's true and if Beyond can go crazy next week. And lastly, I want to look at some Microsoft. So believe it or not, we just had earnings what, a month or two ago, I believe. But earnings are coming up once again. We have Microsoft and big techs all reporting at the end of July. So Microsoft, I believe, is reporting on the 17th, right? That's the dividend. Yeah. Oh, the 16th. They're reporting on the 16th. I think Netflix is also reporting 16th. Check them out. Netflix is reporting. Yep, Netflix is on the 16th with Microsoft. Let's go back to Microsoft. So let's take a look at these contracts. So Microsoft is currently trading at 206. That's all-time high. They're at all-time high, basically. Your contracts are obviously pretty high. Let's take a look at them right now. So if I were to buy Microsoft, I would probably want to go to, since it's the 16th, I would probably want to get July 24. So what I would want to get is probably, they might have to add some more contracts here to the July 24. So maybe 220. I think they're at 204. So if you want to play Microsoft, they might go up before earnings. So we might want to snag some. Actually, the 230s are kind of cheap. They look kind of cheap right now. 230. That could be a play. I'm not gonna lie. That could be a really good play. But if Microsoft does come down into the 190s, because next week is gonna be the time to buy. Because if you wait till the week after that, the week of the earnings, these contracts will gain a sick ass premium. And last time I think they beat pretty hard. Microsoft should be. My theory is they should really be there. Corona, honestly, I really think they helped them out more than hurt them. They're like an earnings juggernaut too, so let's check them out. Last time, was this earnings? No, this was earnings. Yep, they beat. Yep, they beat. So they went up. They actually went up a lot. If you remember last time, they went up a lot. They kind of had that. They had the small earnings jump, and then like I think they did the earnings call, and then they shot up the next morning too with a lot of other companies like PayPal and Square, I believe, did that too. So we'll be looking at that, and we'll be eyeing the 230s. I think the mid 225s, the 230s, like 220 to 230. If these can get down below, if any of these can get down below 50 cents, I'll be looking to scoop some of these up for earnings, right? And then next we have, I want to look at Facebook. So I believe Facebook also has earnings coming up too with Apple. I'm a little more confident with Facebook though for earnings. 729. So they're 729. Their contracts are fucking expensive right now. Whoa, where's Apple coming out at? 728. So let's take a look at them. Facebook. So they're just coming out. Oh, we gotta probably get the August ones, man. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna have to get August for these Facebooks if you want to play earnings. Damn. Man, that's gonna suck. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for this watch list. I hope you guys are ready. We're gonna be doing some house cleaning tomorrow, and hopefully BA, Facebook, and beyond all go crazy, and we have a great 4th of July. All right, I'll see you boys tomorrow.